The starting lineups. For the visiting team, representing Des Moines Junior Bucks, goalie, number 32, Louis Brett. Number 21, defenseman, Graham Miller. Number 15, defenseman, Miles Petcher. 87, winger, Crosby McKinney. Number 13, winger, Carter Smith. Number 8, center, Cash Tipler.
Cash, good name. His first name's Cash.
Coach of the team. Now the home presenting the Brainerd Warriors. 32, goalie, Joe Johnson. Number 23, defenseman, Tate Campbell. Number 34, defense, Wyatt Hansen. Number 76, winger, Parker Hawkinson.
It's like this rebound.
Number 44, winger, Kai Friesen. Number 44, center, Bentley Wright. The Brainerd Warriors are coached by Dustin Lake. And now, please rise, gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor and play our national anthem.
Your head off.
Good luck to both teams. Let's play hockey.
Starting face-off for the Brainerd PW B1 at the Lumberjack Cup here in Blaine. We're playing Des Moines for our final game of the tournament. We have Rife, Wilkinson, Friesen out on forward, Henson and Campbell back on D. Up the middle to Rife. Rife skates it in. Shot goes wide. Puck in the left corner. Des Moines sends it around the other way. Henson races over to keep it in, but it bounces off the stick across the blue line. Wilkinson there to rescue him. Wilkinson, Rife, and Henson fighting each other over the puck. Rife down low. Up the middle. Pass meant for Moore, but just out of his reach, so it's an icing for Brainerd. Off in the Brainerd zone. Jones behind the net to Henson, or to Campbell. Campbell chips it up the wall for Anderson. Anderson pokes it across the blue line and further on down into the Des Moines zone. Anderson getting tied up there, trying to get into zone. Pearman to Morris. Morris Anderson. Anderson gets puck poked off of him. Des Moines chips it down deep in the Brainerd zone. Jones sends it over to Moores in the corner. Moores off the wall out to the point where it's kept in by Des Moines. Pearson with a block down front. Pearson fans on a pass to Moores. Goes back the other way. Up the wall to Anderson. And Anderson dekes a player out across the blue line down to the neutral zone. Centering pass to Moores intercepted by Des Moines. Picked up by Campbell. Campbell shot on goal. Whistle. Rife on the face-off. Frericks drops it to Jones. Jones has to quickly dump it in. Hansky goes in after it. Des Moines sends it around the wall to the far side and then chip it out to the neutral zone. Henson's back to retrieve it. Got two players on him. Spins away. Hansky and Jones on the wall. Jones clears it out. And down ice, that's a icing on Brainerd. Rife on the face-off, back to Jones. Jones sends it over to Henson down low. Henson up the wall over Frericks' head and down into the Des Moines zone. Frericks races down. Des Moines sends it back out to neutral zone, picked up by Jones. Jones sends it out to Frericks at the red line. Frericks tips it forward for Rife. Rife gets in on the left over to Hansky. Bounces off his skate, and Des Moines picks it up down low. Des Moines trying to clear it out to get it across the blue line, centering pass, poked up by Hansky. And Des Moines tries to dump it in, but Campbell sends it right back out. Rife with it through the neutral zone. Stops on the wall, sends it to center. Friesen. Friesen couldn't control the puck, and Des Moines heads back the other way. Des Moines shot blocked by Campbell as they enter the zone. And loose puck picked up by Rife. Friesen tries to get it back to Rife. And he dangles it across the blue line. Hokinson up the middle. Hokinson loses the puck to the far wall. Rife over for it. Jones. The shot trickles behind the Des Moines net. And Des Moines clears it all the way down ice. Icing is waved off. For no apparent reason. Pearson up to Friesen. Friesen just out of his reach. Down low now in the Des Moines zone. Des Moines sends it up the wall. Campbell there. Campbell sends it back to Friesen, but it bounces over his stick and into the far corner. Moores centering pass out front. Pearson not able to get a stick on it. Campbell dangles at the blue line. The puck bounces to the far wall. Des Moines back the other way. And on the left side, nice Moores tied him up, thinking to get a shot off. Jones to Moores. Moores across the blue line. Chips it past the Des Moines player and races after it into the corner. Pearson to Jones. Jones keeps it in. Puck bounces out to the blue line. Brainerd not able to retrieve it. Des Moines heads back into the Brainerd zone on the right side. Shot blocked again by Campbell. Morris picks up the puck in the corner. Taken away. Puck loose out front. And ends up on the back of the net. And puck comes loose. Morris tries to center to Friesen. Intercepted. Shot blocked by Pearson. Pearson on the wall. Sends it up through the neutral zone. Brainerd goes off for a line change. Icing waved off. Friesen down low, steals the puck, wraps around, Friesen got a look here. He gets tripped up a little, but the shot goes wide as he's falling. Reif peeks around a player on the left wall. Steps towards the net. Shot goes high and wide. Jones dumps it in deep. Frerichs pressuring. Puck up the wall. Kept in by Henson. Henson. Shoot. The shot goes up over the net as it's deflected. And Des Moines sends the puck all the way down ice. Should be an icing. I'm gonna whistle that one. We have 7:36 left in the first period. Face off in the Des Moines zone. Henson fans at the blue line. And Des Moines heads down. Frerichs, the back check. Reif gets it out across the blue line and loses at the red line. Des Moines controlling the puck now. Frerichs pressuring. Des Moines sends it into the Brainerd zone, picked up by Henson. Henson spins away, sends it up the wall, goes on to Frerichs. Frerichs, sauce to Reif up the middle. It's tied up, still gets a shot off, gets the goalie. Came out to angle the shot off. Right out to Campbell. Campbell slap shot wide into the far corner. Puck comes out to Henson. Henson playing with the puck at the blue line. And Frerichs saves the day, dumping the puck in deep. Des Moines clears it out. Des Moines in the neutral zone. Campbell sends it back deeper in the neutral zone. One dumps it in. That was offsides. Reif dangles at the blue line. And Brainerd offsides. As Anderson stumbles over the blue line. 6:25 left in the first. Des Moines across the blue line. Campbell deflects the shot up over the net. Moores not able to control it, and Des Moines dumps it in deep. Campbell back after it in the right corner. Hooks it up the wall past Hansky. Des Moines deep, dumps it in deep. Moores after it on the far wall, along with Jones. Fearbin picks it up behind the net, spins away. Jones the middle, poked off his stick. He's able to poke it back across the blue line and further down deep into the Des Moines zone. Jones after it. Fearbin, the back check. Des Moines dumps it deep in the Brainerd zone. Jones up to Moores. Morris sends it to the point, but all the Des Moines players are there and they dump it in deep. Campbell, Hansky, poked off his stick back into the right corner, picked up by Fearbin. Fearbin to the far side for Moores. Moores sends it down ice. Icing is waved off. As Des Moines races back to pick it up. Pressure from Hansky down low. Des Moines able to clear it on out. Escapes down into the Brainerd zone. Dump it down low, picked up by Jones. Jones up to the point where it's kept in. Hokinson battling on the far wall. Stick save by Johnson. Henson races over for the rebound. The near wall, Reif with it. Reif chips it out across the blue line. Friesen racing after it. Got a man tying him up. Gets it towards the center, but it trickles on to goal, covered by the Des Moines goalie for a whistle, with 4:23 left in the first, no score. Face off in the Des Moines zone. Down low, Reif steals it, shot on goal, stick save, Des Moines goalie. They send it up the wall on the far side. pops out to center zone. Des Moines throws it out to neutral ice. They skate it in. And it goes into the right corner of the Brainerd zone. Campbell, poke check. Centering pass intercepted by Henson out front. Spins away back behind the net. Up the wall for Hokinson. Hokinson to Reif. Reif across the blue line. Sends to Friesen. Skates into the Des Moines zone on the left side. Friesen tries to cut towards the center. He's cut off. Des Moines back the other way. 2-on-2. Hokinson trailing. Des Moines offsides as they enter the zone. Yeah. Back to Jones. Dumped in deep. Campbell. Up to Anderson. Anderson out of the Brainerd zone. Centering past to Fearbin. Gets tied up. It's taken off his stick. In the Des Moines zone. Des Moines tips it forward. And sends it to the right winger who has to chase it down in the corner. Campbell ties him up. Along with Anderson. Puck sent to the far side for Frericks, but out of his reach and it trickles out into the neutral zone. Des Moines sends it back in. Jones tips it forward towards the red line. Des Moines lets it back in again. Campbell with it. Campbell looking to set something up here. Puts it out across the blue line. He gets tied up as he gets to the red line. But able to dump it in. The Des Moines player is back to send it back out. Anderson takes out a player. Puck up high. Dumped on net. A lot of traffic out front. Not able to get a shot off. Jones picks up the loose puck that trickled behind the net. Spins away. Poked off his stick. Tied up by Anderson. Fearbin clears it out to the point. And Des Moines has to reset. First check by Frericks. Fearbin gets a stick on it. Pops up high into the Brainerd zone. Henson with it. Skates it on out. Tips it forward for Hansky. Bounces off his stick. Des Moines picks it up deep in their own zone. Des Moines sends it up the wall. Kept in by Henson. Hansky, high slot, shot over the net. And Des Moines skates it out. Des Moines on the left side, angled wide by Henson. Henson rubs him off the puck. Moores with it, center zone. Henson picks it up on the far wall. Skates back behind the Brainerd net. Back to Moores on the far wall. Moores sends it down ice. It's going to be an icing on Brainerd. .109 left in the first period. No score. Pushes it out to the point. Fearbin steals it off the Des Moines player and skates it down ice. Gets it across the blue line. Got Friesen out front. Past the Friesen. Just a little bit behind him. Friesen had to reach behind him. Tipped it into the corner. Not able to get a shot off. And Des Moines clears it all the way down ice and on goal. Campbell. Not able to get it out across the blue line. Henson has to retrieve it in the far corner. Pokes it up the wall, but Des Moines player there to dump it back in. Henson up to Hokinson. Hokinson to Fearbin. High zone. Rolls across the blue line. Des Moines has to reset their offside. Face off in the neutral zone. Des Moines dumps it in deep. Jones pokes it up the wall, nobody there. Des Moines left D. Down low to their left wing. Knocked down by Jones. It's going to be a penalty coming up on Jones. A little chirping there, but not sure if they're
After the
call that
first
or not.
period, Des Moines.
It's the end of the first period. So Jones did get a penalty there, so Brainerd on the penalty kill for the first minute and a half of the second period. Hook up the wall, Henson sends it back the other way. Des Moines trying to set up the play here into the Brainerd zone on the right. Campbell over there. Campbell angles him into the corner. Campbell steals the puck away. Spins back the other way. Over to Anderson. Anderson back to Campbell. Campbell tying it up in the corner. And Anderson comes out to the right D. Des Moines sends it down to the right wing. Over to the far side, but comes out across the blue line. Des Moines has to reset. Campbell right up in the corner. Puck down low, picked up by Henson. Spins off the D. Henson up to Anderson. Anderson loses his footing, has to skate it down low to reset. Over to Moores. Moores not ready for it. Comes out to the left D. Des Moines dumps it in along the wall. Back out to their left D, not able to keep it in. So Des Moines has to reset again. Send it to the far side in the neutral zone. And they dump it in deep. Picked up by Campbell over to Henson in the left corner. Henson knocked down. Moore's there. Send it down ice. There'll be an icing on Brainerd. 12:16 left in the second period. Face off in the Brainerd zone. Won by Fearbin to Henson. Henson. Jones. Puck down low. Up to the near side to Hokinson. He pokes towards the center zone. Blind player. Almost got a shot off there. Up the wall. Friesen not able to get a stick on it. Fearbin clears it out and down ice. Icing on Brainerd. Both teams are at full strength, 11:47 left in the second period. Rife on the face-off, Campbell. Back off the wall to Rife. Rife gets tied up. Friesen pokes it forward. Friesen gets it out across the red line. It's tangled up by 3 players, and they send it back out. Campbell in the neutral zone sends it back in. Brainerd offsides. Center right. Nice face off for intentional offsides on Brainerd. Right will take the face off. Right pokes it forward. Hansky not able to get to it. Right pokes it across the blue line. Hansky sends it in a little deeper. Right picks it up on the wall. Scoops towards the center. The shot's deflected behind the net. Moyne trying to poke it along the wall. Campbell stops him short. Pushes it down into the corner. Campbell sending pass. Hansky not able to get a stick on it. Henson shot up front, hits traffic, picked up by Des Moines, and they send it all the way out to the neutral zone. Campbell there again, the red line, poked just past him, picked up by Frericks. Frericks backhands it back to Campbell along the wall. Campbell skates it down deeper in the Brainerd zone. Up to Hansky. Hansky sends it up to the point, and Des Moines dumps it on goal. Johnson pokes it away with his stick. Henson behind the net. Players on him. Out to the far wall, Hansky pokes it across the blue line, and Des Moines sends it back in. They're offsides. 10-11. Center face-off. Fearban gets it across the blue line. Puck loose out front. Swept behind the net by Des Moines. Des Moines up the far wall. Skated out to center ice. Des Moines dumps it in the right corner of the Brainerd zone. Henson there. Henson tripped up. No penalty coming. Slap shot from the point was wide and into the right corner. Anderson pokes at it. Des Moines gets it on low. Jones behind the net. Jones picking up some speed, beats around one player. Pass to Fearban out center ice. Fearban pokes it across the blue line. Jones picks up the loose puck. Shot by Jones. Nice shot. Glove save by the Des Moines goalie. Face off to Jones. Jones centers it to Friesen. Not able to control the puck. Friesen backhands it to Campbell, but he's tied up. Campbell push it back deeper into the zone, but it pops out to the neutral zone. Offsides as Jones sweeps it across the blue line. 9:13 left in the second period. Brainerd zone, picked up by Campbell. Campbell hands it to Wright. Wright fumbles the puck. Jones picks it up in the Brainerd zone. Turns it out high, but kept in by Des Moines. Campbell chips it out to Friesen on the far wall of the neutral zone. Friesen gets it across the blue line, but Des Moines sends it back out. Jones waiting for Friesen to get out. Stick hand on the neutral zone. Chips it up to right, it's poked off his stick. Moyne chips it forward, Friesen skates it in. Tries to dangle, it's slipped off his stick. Des Moines comes back to the neutral zone. Chips over the red line, and Jones picks up the puck, pokes it forward to Hokinson. Hokinson, right wing circle. His shot's blocked. Jones, and Wright chips it. No shots on goal. Moyne with puck behind their own net. Moyne up the middle. Poke check by Campbell. Loose puck picked up by Des Moines. Poke check by Hokinson. Friesen. Reif center ice. Reif cuts towards the middle. shot on goal, glove save by Des Moines goalie. 7:40 left in the second. Pearson wins the face-off. Henson not ready. Bounces out to neutral zone. Henson picks it up. Gets it out. And dumps it in on the left side. Des Moines with it in their own zone. Poke check by Frericks. Steals the puck away. Frericks tries to spin back towards the net, but he's cut off. Des Moines on out of their zone. Henson and Campbell are back. Henson angles them wide. Pearson steals the puck away. Campbell with it. Across the blue line, 3-on-2. Campbell, Frericks, Henson trailing. Campbell over Frericks. Frericks gets tied up on the wall. Campbell picks up the loose puck. Poked off his stick and Moine heads down ice. Runs past Henson and Hansky. Leaks. Nice post check by Johnson. The Moine player not able to get off the shot. Down behind the Brainerd net, Henson up the wall to Frericks. Frericks bounces over his stick to the D. The Des Moines defenseman dumps it in along the wall into the left corner. Henson and Pearson battling for it. Over to Campbell. Campbell up the far wall now. Hansky not able to get to it. Frericks picks up the loose puck sent through the middle of the zone and sends it down ice. It's going to be an icing on Brainerd. With 5:09 left in the second period, still no score. Face off in the Brainerd zone. Puck down low. Henson knocks the player off the puck, sends it into the left corner, goes after it, sends it up the wall to Moores. Moores not able to get it out across the blue line and ends up down low again to Henson again. Henson up the wall towards Moores. Moores chips it forward, but still not able to get it cleared out. Moores gets it up to the blue line, but Des Moines steps forward. Shot blocked by Henson. Henson picks up that loose puck, sends it down low to Jones. Jones up to Anderson. Anderson chips it out to the neutral zone, has to battle at center ice, and pokes it in across the blue line. Anderson still battling for the puck. Des Moines sends it up along the near wall, and it trickles out to the neutral zone. Jones races after it. Has to retrieve it down low in the Brainerd zone. Oof. Jones sent up the middle of the zone. Des Moines player there to grab it. Shot on goal, and a glove save by Johnson. Pearson on the face-off. Jones up the near wall to Hokinson. It bounces off the wall and past him. Hokinson able to poke it forward. Friesen racing after it into the Des Moines zone. Hokinson out front. Friesen sends it out to the point. Jones, his shots deflected wide. The loose puck. Oh, Hokinson got a nice shot off it. Hit the diving goalie. Covered for a whistle. 4:34 left in the second. Pearson on the face-off in the Des Moines zone. Des Moines comes away with the puck out to the neutral zone and on the left side. Jones there cuts him off. They have to dump it in deep. Campbell tips it up to Hokinson. Friesen across the blue line, poked off his stick just as he crosses the blue line, and Des Moines heads back the other way. Shot from the right wing circle, glove save by Johnson. Ready for that one. Frericks. Frericks skates it out of the Brainerd zone. Centering pass intercepted at the red line. Des Moines gets it across the blue line into the Brainerd zone. Picked up by Frericks. Sends it off the wall. Kept in by Des Moines. They dump it in deeper. Campbell after it in the corner. Poked out up high. Oh, Des Moines player fans on it. Chips it towards the net and down low. Campbell picks it up. Campbell back to Jones. Jones swept off his stick. Des Moines sends it to the far wall. The right knee steps up and pushes it into the corner. Campbell and Rife. Rife comes away with it, sends it up to Hansky. Hansky scoots it out through the neutral zone and down ice. No icing. Frericks racing in after it. Frericks behind the Des Moines net along with Rife. Des Moines comes away with it. Des Moines through the neutral zone and on the right side. Shot on goal from up high. Pad save by Johnson. Campbell off the wall to Frericks. Frericks just across the blue line where it's tied up. Still puck back. Frericks in on the right side. Shot from the right wing circle. Glove save. Rebound picked up by Rife. Rife circles behind the net. Centers it out front. Hansky. Hansky not able to get a shot off. Rife picks up the puck before it crosses the blue line. Over to Hansky. Hansky hands it towards the net. Des Moines there. Des Moines chips it down ice. Henson races down to pick it up. Henson behind the Brainerd net. Over to Hansky on the far wall. Hansky pokes it forward for Fearbin. And a roughing penalty coming up on Des Moines, I think. Brainerd on the power play for a minute and a half. 1:59 left in the second period. Fearbin on the face-off. Back to Henson. Henson through the slot. Jones picks it up down low. Sends it back out to Henson to left D position. Henson shot. Blocked by the Des Moines goalie. Moores sends it. Comes out to Jones. Jones. His shot goes wide. He's puck picked up by Moores. Moores centers it behind Fearbin. It ends up on the far wall. Fearbin sends it out to Henson. Henson. Shot. It's a shin pad. Des Moines puts a stick on it. And they put it out to the neutral zone and down to the Brainerd zone. Jones back there to pick it up. Jones skates it out of the Brainerd zone through the neutral zone and on the right. Jones head towards the net. Nice pass to Fearbin. What a beautiful play. Wyatt Jones to Archie Fearbin. Brainerd scores on the power play with 1:07 left. Rife on the face-off. Friesen to Rife. Rife up the middle. Shot. Blocker save. Des Moines goalie. Rebound picked up by Friesen. Circles behind the net. Friesen out to Jones at the point. Jones sends it back to Friesen. Friesen towards the slot. Gets it on goal. It's covered for a whistle. Face up into the corner. Des Moines picks it up. Des Moines sends it up the far wall. Pokes it across the blue line. In on the right side. Handled off by Campbell. First puck picked up by Rife. Rife up to Frericks. Frericks gets it out. Pass over to Friesen on the far side of the neutral zone. Friesen carries it in on the left side. Friesen centering pass to Hokenton. Off his stick into the corner. Rife picks it up. Pops up to the wall. Kept in by Jones. Centers it, nobody there. Des Moines forcing their own corner. Hoganson with it. Hoganson centering pass out front. Oh, Friesen banged on it. And puck ends up out to neutral zone. And that's the buzzer at the end of the second period. Brainerd up 1-0. Starting face-off, third period, Brainerd up 1-0 versus Des Moines. Furix going across the blue line, poked off his stick, center zone, and Des Moines runs on out. Henson picks it up in the neutral zone. Henson tied up, Des Moines steals it away. And on the left side, Campbell angles him off. Pad save by Johnson, puck in the corner. Des Moines off the side of the net, behind the Brainerd net now. Centering pass comes up high. Shot, tipped, goes wide. Henson into the left corner. Right. Sends the puck out of Brainerd zone, down ice. It's going to be an icing and Brainerd. Hoganson with a nice poke check there, gets it across the blue line, Des Moines sends it back in for offside. Des Moines got the center ice, Friesen tying him up. Puck dumped into the Brainerd zone, Campbell spins off in the corner. Pass behind Hoganson. Here's puck, center of Brainerd zone, picked up by Jones. Jones sends it to Campbell in the far corner. Campbell sends it back. Hoganson has to race forward into the corner. Jones picks it up. Jones poked it forward to Hoganson. Comes out to the point. Moyne keeps it in. Hoganson battling and swept out by Jones through the neutral zone. Moyne gets back into the Brainerd zone on the right side. Campbell there. Shot on goal. Rebound out front. Swept wide by Moores. Campbell picks up the loose puck. Kicks it forward behind the net. Moyne throws it away. Puck pops out center zone. Moores to Friesen. Friesen back to Moores. Moores in on the right side across the blue line. Zone to pass through. He's tied up on the wall. Friesen dumps it down along the wall to Moores. Deeper into the Des Moines zone. Reif there with him. Reif comes away with the puck. And stolen away from him by Des Moines. Heads back the other way. Henson picks up the puck at the red line. Henson heads into the zone. He gets tripped. Penalty coming up on Des Moines. Jones. Anderson dumps it in, and A touch by Des Moines will blow the whistle for the penalty for Brainerd on the power play for a minute and a half with 11:18 left in the game. Rife on the faceoff, back to Jones. Jones over to Henson. Henson down to Moores. Moores tries to center it. Picked up by Des Moines. And they chip it on out. Jones races back for it. Johnson sends it out to the neutral zone. Anderson fumbles the puck at the red line. Des Moines picks it up. Jones steals it away. Jones in on the right side. Jones dangles over to Moores. Out to Rife. Rife has to skate out of the zone as Brainerd resets. Poked off his stick at center ice. Henson steals it away. Henson in on the left side. Henson heads towards the middle. Shot. Blocker save by the Des Moines goalie. Henson on the wall to Rife. Des Moines pokes it off Rife's stick and out across the blue line. Gets kicked across the blue line with Anderson off sides. Been on the face-off just outside the blue line. Gets it all the way deep into the Des Moines zone. Up the wall. Campbell keeps it in. 25 seconds left on the power play. Campbell shot blocker saved by the Des Moines goalie. Hansky in the corner. Chips it forward. Picked up by Des Moines. Des Moines heads down ice. Campbell and Henson are back. 2-on-2 with Frericks trailing. Pass through the slot, ends up on the far side of the Brainerd zone. Des Moines, player picks it up, heads towards the net, is angled off by Campbell. Pearson. And Campbell battling down low in the Brainerd zone. Up the wall to Frericks, where he gets tied up. And Pearson comes away with it, sends it through the neutral zone, down ice. That's an icing on Brainerd. Both teams back to full strength. Face off in the Brainerd zone. Sent out by Hokerson. Hokerson burns past the defenseman. He's got Friesen out front. Oh. Hokerson sends it to the slot. And the Des Moines player accidentally tips it in, trying to intercept Friesen. Brainerd up 2-0. Rife and center face-off to Jones. Jones circles into the Brainerd zone. Far side, intercepted by Des Moines. Hokinson steals it, moves it out to the point. Des Moines keeps it in.
Time of the goal, 4:41 in the third period.
Fans and shot by the Des Moines player from the left wing circle ends up in the top left corner. And Des Moines on the board. Face-off Pearson comes away with it, gets it across the blue line, poked off his stick. Moores sends it towards the net. Shot goes wide, picked up down low by Pearson. Centering pass, Anderson tied up out front. Moores stumbles and Des Moines skates it on out. Jones, Campbell and Pearson back. Jones with a poke check. Pearson picks up the puck, sends it up to Moores. Moores out across the blue line. Poked off his stick at the red line. Pearson with a breakaway. And he scores as he dangles past the goalie. And they're up 3-1. forecheck as they enter the Brainerd zone. Loose puck in the right corner. Fearbin pokes it forward. Anderson
Scoring for the Brainerd Warriors,
out.
number 76, Parker
Over
Hokinson,
Moores out of his reach.
unassisted.
The puck ends up
Time of the
into
goal,
the
4:41 into the
zone.
third period.
Racing in for it. Fearbin with the forecheck. Almost steals it away. Des Moines sends it up to their left D, who skates it out. Des Moines. And on the right side, loose puck. Center zone. And not covered. Puts it into the top left corner again. On Johnson. 7:44 left in the game. Vincent sends it out to Hansky at the neutral zone. Hansky chips it towards right, but out of his reach. Vincent in the neutral zone tries to drop it back to Jones. Shot on goal by Des Moines, saved by Johnson. Loose puck picked up by Jones, skates it to the far corner. Puck up against the wall. Rife comes away with it. Rife spins, sends it up the far wall. The Frericks not able to get it out. Des Moines dumps it down low. Jones gets it out of the zone across the blue line. Des Moines ties him up.
Scoring for Des Moines
Sends the
Junior
puck back in
Buck,
deep. Henson in after it.
13, Carter Smith,
Henson.
assisted by number 87, Cosby
Off his
McKinney.
stick.
Time of the goal,
Down low.
6:16 in the third period.
In the corner. Des Moines tries to center it. Jones clears it out. It's an icing from Brainerd. It's up in the Brainerd zone. Henson over the far wall for Hokinson, kept in by Des Moines. Behind the Brainerd net, centering pass, nobody there. Comes out to the right D. Shot. Chip. Goes in on the glove side of Johnson. Tie game. 6:13 left. Fearbin on the face-off. Des Moines comes away with it. They dump it in deep. Jones back to Campbell.
For the Des Moines Junior
Trying
Bucks,
to get it out.
number 17, Langston
Campbell gets
Abbott,
across the
assisted
blue
by
line,
number
but
7, Jack
sent it
Curdy.
back in by Des
Time of the
Moines.
goal, 8:47 in the third period.
Des Moines chips it towards the slot. Swept it behind the net by Johnson. Picked up by Fearbin. Ball to Hokinson. Not able to clear it out. Des Moines. Pass through the high slot. Puck along the near wall. Des Moines sends it down deep. Johnson sends it out to the point. Trickles out through the neutral zone into their own zone. Center ice of the neutral zone. Somebody's poking at it, but Des Moines comes away with it. They head into the Brainerd zone across the blue line. Center pass. Tipped by Rife. Jones. Des Moines dumps the puck in deep into the left corner. Rife after it. Behind the net, Jones spins off of the player. He's back behind the net. Up to Hokinson. Hokinson chips it out across the blue line. That's Friesen. goes after it. Des Moines. Rife, Jones center ice. Jones in across the blue line. He's angled off the puck. Des Moines sends it back out. Ends it down in the Brainerd zone. Campbell over Friesen on the left-hand side. Friesen sends it into traffic, center ice. Trickles across the blue line. Jones in the far wall of the Des Moines zone is tied up along with Moores. Pops out to Friesen. Friesen heads towards the slot. Not able to control it. Campbell picks up the rolling puck. Sends it towards the slot again. Friesen. Shot on goal. Pad save. Pops out to the right D. Jones not able to get there. And Des Moines picks up forward down ice as they both race with the puck into the Brainerd zone. Hooking penalty coming up on Jones. Centering pass by Des Moines. And puck covered by Johnson. Jones going to the box for hooking. Brainerd on the penalty kill for a minute and a half with 3:28 left. Tie game. And Des Moines taking a timeout. Face off in the Brainerd zone. Des Moines out to their left D. Over to the right. Right D down to the right wing. Pressure from Moores and Campbell. Right D takes a shot. Puck tipped and into the glove of Joe Johnson. Face-off, right wing circle. Pops out to the high slot. Shot off the post. Pops over into the far wall. Des Moines still controlling it. Henson battling in the corner. Corbin. Both behind the net, the near corner. Campbell chasing after it. Campbell trying to tie him up. Out to the right D, over to the left D. That shot. The fan ends up in the far corner. Back out to the left D, down low, left corner. Corbin knocks the stick out of the Des Moines player's hands, and D sends it down deep. Henson pokes it forward to the right wing. The shot goes behind the net, thankfully. Saved by Johnson, ends up in the right corner. Out to the right D. Another shot, tipped. Off the rebound. 2:12 left in the game. Des Moines scores on the power play. And across the blue line, sent back out. Right in the neutral zone. He's going to get a tripping penalty for that. Brainerd can go back on the penalty kill. Tripping penalty coming up, I believe, on Rife. Yep. Tripping on Rife. Brainerd back on the penalty kill for a minute and a half with 1:53 left in the game. Brainerd down by 1 point. Face-off in the Brainerd zone, left wing circle. Frericks on the face-off. Frericks moves it back to Jones. Jones picks it up. Jones sends it behind the net to Campbell. Campbell out to the point, kept in by Des Moines. Centering pass high slot. Hokinson, a nice poke check. Friesen picks up the lead puck, skates it on out.
Number 13, Carter Smith.
Over to Hokinson, far side of the neutral zone. Hokinson deeps in across the blue line, but Friesen's offside. 1:29 left. Across the blue line off the face-off. Moines sends it back out. Jones back to retrieve it. Jones spins away just inside the Brainerd zone. Gets it across the blue line. Pokes it forward. And Jones is knocked down. No penalty there. Hokinson. Friesen up the middle. Shot on goal and scores. Top of the left wing circle. Puck goes into the top left corner. Brainerd ties it up with 1:03 left. Short-handed. Center face-off. Moores.
1 minute remaining in the third
Across
period.
the-
1 minute in the third period.
No penalty there.
Brainerd.
Puck down low in the Brainerd zone. Des Moines with it. Out to their left wing.
Number 53.
Shot on goal. Rebound swept wide by Campbell. Comes out to the right D. Jump. Oh, chipped. Score. 37 seconds left.
Scoring for the
Timeout
Junior
on
Bucks.
Brainerd.
Number 98, Declan Gordon. Assisted by number 21, Graham Miller. Time of the goal, 13:23 in the third period.
Both teams at full strength. Center face-off. Hokinson dumps it in deep. 30 seconds on the clock. Friesen races in and after it. Friesen in the corner. Rife Rife, 22 seconds to Friesen. To Hokanson shot, blocked. Friesen, down low, behind the net, 13 seconds. Out to Moores, his shot hits traffic. And Des Moines throws it on out. Line's down. That'll be the game.
Our final score for today's game, Des Moines Junior Bucks 5, Brainerd Warriors 4. Congratulations to